It's that time again, my friend. It is time for another monthly favorites video. I'm looking forward to this video more than usual. I think because so many of the things that I have to share with you are just like really, really good, like extra over the top good. And also we're coming upon gifting season. Gift guides are coming. So there's just so much goodness in this video. So subscribe if you've not already. Categories and timestamps are down below in the description box. And of course, as always, links for the things that I'm talking about will be in the description box. And for the items that I can, I will also include them here on the YouTube shopping shelf. All right, speaking of YouTube, we're starting with the lifestyle category. If you're on my email list, then you already know this. Last month, I went to California for a week to go to YouTube. There was an event with YouTube and Google. It was a holiday event. I had such an amazing time. I want to like talk more about it, but I don't want to like get in the weeds on these videos. And then right after that, I went down to Palm Springs for the Amazon Creator Summit, which was also the first time I'd ever been to an event like that. I learned a ton. I've got a little bit of travel on the mind because I just traveled, and I know that a lot of people are traveling for the holidays. I've got a little short fun trip in December for my daughter's 17th birthday. Travel's on the mind. So my first favorite to share with you is something that one of those items, as with many things that I'm sharing with you in the favorites video, that I think would also make excellent gifts. You may see them reappear in gift guides because that's just how good they are. This is the smaller travel capsule from Cadence. This is amazing. First of all, the little baggie that it comes with is like magnetic. Inside are these little capsules, and they are also magnetic. So they stay together, stick together, you can stack them, all kinds of things. And while they have labels on the top, obviously you can put whatever you want in them and you can relabel them. But they are perfect for decanting products so that you don't have to travel with a ton of stuff. You also don't have to perhaps sacrifice the products that you know and love. If you've got sensitive skin or finicky hair, you know that like you can't just go buy something from the travel section and hope for the best, okay? You want to bring the stuff that you know works for you, that you know isn't going to break you out or cause any other issues. So it's nice to be able to bring your from home items, and that's exactly what these are for. The lids screw on nice and tight to prevent any kind of leakage. The big ones hold 1.32 fluid ounces, so everything is also good for carry-on if you are a carry-on only kind of packer. Never in my world, but if you are, there's also the slightly smaller ones. And again, these all magnetize and stick together. You can put whatever you want in them, but these are slightly smaller containers. These are 0.56 fluid ounces. Easy way if you've got like a daily medication. Maybe it's just one thing. You don't want to bring the whole bottle. You don't want to bring your prescription. You just want to pop 4 of your daily pills in there to take with you. Stack so nicely. And I forgot to tell you, see, I'm like so excited. Wow, I'm making a mess. This comes in a bunch of different colors, but I do love the just kind of neutrally options for these. Highly recommend those, again, for travel if you have that coming up, and or gifting to a traveler in your life, somebody who likes to travel a lot. I also want to give just a quick little shout out, and I feel like I do this a lot, but it's only because I really, really like this product. Though I'm seeing a hole in the market, y'all. I wish I was like a product developer kind of person or somebody who was like a business enough oriented that I could see a hole in the market and be like jumping on it. But this watch, this $30 watch, they sell it on Amazon and Walmart, and it is just a basic digital watch that has the day of the week, the date, the time, and steps. That's it. It's not a smartwatch. It doesn't connect to your phone. It's not going to store your steps for you. That's not what I want. I just want a daily accounting. If I choose to, I could write it down, I guess, if it mattered that much to me, but it doesn't. I just want to be able to see it, want to make sure that I'm like moving enough, hitting my steps goals, but I don't need to like track it. I don't want it to connect to my phone. I don't want people to call me or text me from my watch. I just, no. Very easy to adjust the size of it. I love it. For 30 bucks, I freaking love it. I've searched high and low, and I found one other option that is like a Casio watch that's around $100. Maybe I should just develop it. I do know. I cannot do that, but hopefully someone will. My next favorite, and this has been in a favorites video before because it is that good. I'm about to make your life a heck of a lot easier. It's made my own life a heck of a lot easier, and that is Wild Grain. They are sponsoring today's video. As someone who is snooty tea about particularly bread products. I love making homemade bread. I make homemade sandwich bread. I have a giant commercial industrial mixer. That's how much I love making bread. But if you love making bread, you also know it can be time consuming if you don't stay on top of it, especially when we're talking about things like sourdough, which is like having a 9th child for me. I have a very hard time babying and taking care of a sourdough starter. If you've never tried them, Wild Grain is a bake from frozen subscription box for delicious bakery items, artisan bakery items. You're actually supporting small businesses, small bakers who make these products that they put into your box. The reason I'm so excited about this, I feel like I have to calm myself down because I have so much I want to say to you. I just need to calm down. Okay. If you are a holiday host, even a guest, because you could bring this, but as someone who hosts the holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas, every year for the last 5 or 6 years to the tune of 30 plus people at every one of those events, I can tell you having fresh and delicious baked goods is hard to fit into the schedule of the switching of the oven and all of the things. Wild Grain is going to come in so clutch for me this year. I'm so excited that I have them. If you're like me and you're feeding that many people, you can even buy some of their items in bulk if you want to, so that you have plenty if you are serving a lot of people. Here's the best part. All you have to do is preheat the oven and then bake it for the time that it says on the package. You are baking from frozen here. So if you're forgetful, if you're like, I can't ruin my meal by forgetting to take the item out of the fridge and defrost it, this is the genius. You get to bake from frozen. And it's not like you bake from frozen for 4 hours. It's like bake from frozen for 15, 20, 25 minutes. These that I'm baking right now to show you are the cranberry pecan rolls. Oh my goodness, y'all. You want to talk about the perfect little side dish for Thanksgiving? It's perfect. I'm a huge fan of sourdough and all of the like gut health benefits of it. And Wild Grain does sourdough right. They use simple ingredients, all things that you can pronounce. They use a slow fermentation process that makes these like bread products easier on your belly and keeps them nice and rich in nutrients and antioxidants. Wild Grain subscriptions are totally customizable, so you can change things, try new things. They're always releasing new items, so you can keep it fresh and new and different, though the standard loaf of sourdough bread is my jam. And of course, y'all know if you've been here for any amount of time, I love a brand that gives back, and Wild Grain does. With every box that you order, they donate 2 meals to a nonprofit of your choice. I hope that I've made the case for Wild Grain and I've made it well because it is heartfelt. I absolutely adore them and I really think that you will too. If you use my promo code angelabraniff, I'll have the link in the description box, but you can just go to wildgrain.com/angelabraniff. That is going to get you $30 off your first box plus free croissants for life. Let me say that again. Free croissants for life. I don't want to tell you what to do with your life, okay? But trying Wild Grain is a decision that I really do not feel you are going to regret. Let's talk about fashion finds. I have so many good ones to share with you. I really had to tailor it down because I thought I don't want to be overwhelming here. But Amazon just launched this new collection, these Amazon Essentials. I ordered these because when I was looking at like the collection drop, I thought these items are really good. They're really good like basics. The quality looks good. So I ordered like 5 or 6 things, my own monies. Amazon didn't pay me to say this or send me these items. I ordered all of these myself. The things that I ordered, not a one of them am I disappointed in. In fact, the price is what intrigues me because I'm like, these are lower than the normal prices of like sweaters and stuff on Amazon. These Amazon Essentials are so fairly priced that it's kind of surprising. This like rust colored sweater that's got this kind of oversized collar, very on trend, the oversized collars. We've talked about that before. And I love the color of it. I've paired it here with my little, this is also from Amazon, this striped top, but this denim jacket with the like Sherpa fur lining, unbelievable, okay? Unbelievable, especially for the price. The Fair Isle sweater is so thick. If you live in Florida, maybe don't order that, okay? Unless you're staying in the air conditioning. But if you live somewhere else where it does in fact actually get cold, this Fair Isle sweater is gorgeous. I love the colors. I just couldn't believe it. Honestly, I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? So good. I tell y'all all the time that I think a solid wrap dress is something that every woman should have in her closet because it is like universally flattering on all body types. I have a beautiful jersey silk one from Quince, but this one from Amazon in this like plummy, burgundy-ish, purplish color is absolutely beautiful. I love it. And again, the price, can't beat that. You just can't beat that. It's a beautiful dress. Even things as simple as this gray cable knit sweater, I'm talking soft. I have ordered, everybody talks about these cable knit sweaters from Amazon. I've ordered like 5 variations from 5 different sellers on Amazon, and I can't find one that is not itchy to me. I just have yet to find one that is not itchy. And so when this one came in, I was expecting the same. I pulled it out and I was like, no, it is the softness. I just have very sensitive skin in like to itchiness. Things will itch me that do not itch other people. I hadn't even planned, those were not even like on my favorites list of things that I had planned to share with y'all this month. But when they came in, I was like, these are too good, and I fear that they might sell out. Let's talk about my SPA robe. Some of this stuff, again, could absolutely be gifted very easily. This brown SPA robe is one of those items. I always share in my gift guides, which are coming up, my favorite PJ gifts that are like luxe pajamas that like any woman would just be like, yes, thank you. For gifting to mothers, mother-in-laws, or yourself, okay, daughter-in-laws, whatever you got going on in your situation. I love sharing with you like the best of the best in pajamas because women, we just love our PJs, don't we? We like our comfy PJs. And if you can make them cute and comfy, win-win, all right? This robe, it's kind of like a fleecy type lining. It's just, it feels like a high-end spa robe. They come in multiple colors. They come in lots of sizes, which is always nice. One size is that thing about like, this is a one size fits all. That is rarely, if ever, true. I like that you can get these in various sizes and various colors. This is the robe that I keep here at my office for, I call it my changing gown. So when I'm filming and having to change things, I've got these big windows here. And well, I have in fact walked in front of these windows in just a brassiere and had a fellow neighbor, see through the window. So I forget sometimes that I'm not on my private farm where no one is gonna see me. And so I'm like, I need a little dressing gown, something I can throw on between outfits so that I'm not flashing the neighborhood and getting, kicked out of here. That's where the brown robe came in, and it is stellar. Which then brings me to, see, they're on my very feet right now. I mullet dress for filming. It is business up top, party on bottom. I'm definitely wearing sweatpants and slippers right now. Now, when my mom and I were in California, she went with me. She's my travel buddy. She loves to travel. She's very independent. When I had to do stuff for my work stuff, she just went off on her own. In fact, most of the time I was like, I need to put a tracking device on that woman because I might lose her in Joshua Tree. We shopped till we dropped while we were there. We had such a good time. I could go on and on. I'm not going to. Focus. I'm going to focus. We were hunting down these UGG slippers that we found on sale at Bloomingdale's, and they were sold out at every single store. We scoured all over the larger LA area. They were sold out everywhere. Now, they did have them on Amazon, but we wanted shoes to wear home on the plane. And so we were on a hunt, and I saw these at Nordstrom, and I was like, those look so comfy. And this is not at all what I expected from Rothy's, but they are like this kind of chunky knit here, but not thick. They're like thinner here. And they're just like these little slide-on mule slippers, good soles. I wear them every single day. So I don't want to like show you the bottom because I feel like that's kind of gross, but I wear these every single day, both around the office and off it into my car and home and all the time. I love them. They are the perfect, like, wear around, cozy, comfy. If you got to run errands, if you got to go out, you could totally wear them out in public. They're just the perfect. They call them the cozy clog. So they're not supposed to be slippers. They are like legit shoes, but they have like house slipper vibes to me as well. I had to recommend those because they're just so good. I love them so much. My throat. I promise I am in fact feeling better. But my throat is just wanting to send me little love notes and reminders of the sickness just to keep me humble. We're not healthy yet, woman. Calm down. The last shoe that I have to share with you. These shoes from Amazon. I ordered a few different pairs of loafers so that I could test them out and find the best ones to share with y'all. These are it, my friend. These penny loafers. The softest material they have. I call it a breakaway heel. That's probably not what it's supposed to be called. I don't remember. But the broken heel, meaning that you can step into them. You could wear them like that, like a mule. You could keep that down. But it also makes it very easy to get your foot in and out of them. That way it also is not like, some loafers can really wear on your ankle in the back here. Not at all like that. They are so, like the inside, plush, okay, plush. These are just my favorite. When I say comfortable, I mean comfortable. These are a look-alike for a designer shoe that I cannot think of off the top of my head, probably because I don't care. They're so good. I bought them just because I liked them, and then I wore them on the plane to the airport all through California. These were my travel shoe and then walking shoe. They are so comfortable. Then I saw either in a store or online a designer pair that looked just like this. And I was like, oh, they're like lookalikes. Didn't even realize it. Don't care. They're just good. Standalone, so good. So I feel like, have I sung their praises enough? Sometimes when I can't shut up about something, like that's how you really know that I really, I like all the things that I share with you, but some things just have my heart. And those loafers have got my heart. What also has my heart is this tartan scarf. As soon as I got the email from Quince that I'm on their email list or whatever, so I get emails when they drop new things, and I saw this and I immediately ordered it. Immediately. Did not wait to pass go, did not wait to collect $200. I ordered it and have feared that it would sell out before I could share it with you guys, because Quince is obviously already known for their quality, okay? The pieces that they sell are incredible quality at affordable prices. That's kind of their whole like brand ethos. And this scarf, it's not exact, it's like a Burberry plaid or even a Ralph Lauren plaid. It's kind of an in-between of those, but just the perfect classy, preppy plaid scarf that would look good, whatever color jacket you like to wear, black, green, navy, red, large enough to actually wrap it a couple different ways. It's a beautiful scarf. It's a beautiful scarf. Would also make a great gift. Have I said that enough? Good, I hope. Let's chat really quickly about a couple of earrings that have just been on repeat for me. These are new to me, and I'm telling you right now, I like jewelry, and I will, I love to buy jewelry from Cezanne, like really unique things and stuff. But there are some incredible jewelry brands on Amazon at very, very affordable prices. I love these like double hoops that have a little bit of the kind of tortoise shell and gold mix. Perfect for fall, perfect for winter. Just adore them. Also, these brown Marquee cut diamond earring like studs. So I got these from Amazon. Love them. Love them so much. If you like simple studs, but you don't want diamonds like too blingy, glitzy, you want something that kind of is a little bit more demure, if you will probably love these too. So had to share those. And then my faves, I wear these all the time. 100% worth it. I'm on the hunt for more like it because I have no intention of getting 6 ear piercings in my ear. I know me, it's not gonna happen. But I do love the look of layered earrings, multiple earrings when I want it. Okay, I'm like the guy from The Office, like lead me when I'm in the mood to be led. Well, layer up my ears when I'm in the mood, but not when I'm not. And then I don't want a whole bunch of holes that don't have anything in them. These layered earrings are so cool. Love them so much. They're really good quality. These are from Nordstrom. They're not crazily priced. They're not $10, but they're not $100. I believe they're around the $40 to $60 range, if I recall correctly. Love them. They come in silver as well. If you're a silver girl versus gold, either way, I love these. I also think they would make a good gift, as long as you know the person's ears are pierced just once. Let's move on to beauty, which of course includes makeup and hair products. The first thing I want to share with you is, if you are like me, if you are a fine-haired girly, I have very fine hair strands. I do have a lot of them. So it's not that I have like thin hair, it's just I have fine hair, which means that the products that I use can weigh my hair down very, very quickly and easily. And y'all know, I like to jack it up to Jesus, okay? We like to get higher to the heavens with the hair. And so I'm always looking for products that give me that without inadvertently weighing it down. AVEDA has been a long time love of mine, products from AVEDA. They just, they make your hair smell amazing, and they work. They work so well. I recently purchased their Volumizing for Fine Hair spray. It's like a style prep product. So you put it in when your hair is wet, and then you dry your hair. Idea here is giving volume without weighing it down for those of us with finer hair strands. And it works. I bought the little bottle. I always do. And that's the other thing I love about AVEDA is that they make almost all of their products in tiny versions and then big ones. So before you make the investment in the big one, you could try the tiny one and make sure it works for you. I love this product, okay? It does what it says it will, and it doesn't weigh down my hair, which is all that I ask. Just do what you say you'll do on the bottle, and it does. I'm avoiding talking to you about this foundation because it's so crazily priced, but I feel like also part of what I do is try products, especially products that are making their way around the internet, and tell you if I actually think, in fact, that they are worth the price that they are asking. When I was in California, I was not prepared for the lack of humidity in the air. I brought only one foundation with me, and it was not the right foundation for the climate, and my face was getting like dry and crusty. And I was meeting people up close in person, and I was just like, this, no bueno. This is not good. This is not good. And so I kind of panicked. I tried to borrow my mom's foundation. She wears a totally different shade than me. That didn't work. And so I'd been hearing a ton about this foundation from Estee Lauder. It's called Re-Nutriv. And I've seen a ton of influencers talk about it, share about it, sing its praises. And I'm like, I don't know. Are they telling the truth? I don't know. You just never know. Okay, I get it. I'm the same way. I'm skeptical. And that's fair. You should be skeptical too. I decided, you know what? We went to the mall. We went into a Nordstrom. I said, if I'm going to buy this expensive foundation, I'm going to go get color matched in the store. I don't want to deal with any issues with returns or exchanges. It's expensive. I don't want to deal with any of that. So I walked my happy butt into the Nordstrom. A fabulous person that works there came over and helped match me. And I was very surprised that I have been wearing foundations too light. I think we talked about this before, that I keep thinking that I know I'm pale, I know I'm fair skinned, so I just always go for like the lightest or second to lightest shades. He was like, no, that's actually not, you're not that fair. Anyways, it's not like I ended up somewhere in like the medium ranges, but it was still a darker shade than I would have thought, than I would have ordered online for myself. I didn't have any makeup on when I went in. We were just going out shopping or whatever. I didn't have any makeup on. So I was able to really see it compared to my natural skin on one side with the foundation on the other. And it's such a beautiful foundation. Again, I must say the same thing that I told you guys about the La Mer foundation that I bought a year and a half or so ago, is that if you are youthful in your age, not in how you feel, but in your actual age, then I don't think some of these, like the La Mer or this one, are necessarily worth your money. The older that you get, those of us who are getting like the imprint wrinkles in our face and everything wants to like fall into creases and wrinkles, I just really loved this foundation. So I'm always wanting to mix things up and try new things, but this foundation is beautiful. I actually desperately went searching to see if they had a concealer that was part of this line. I did not find one, so I don't think they do. But anyways, I've always loved, you guys know that Lip Envy from Estee Lauder is one of my favorite products. Always loved Estee Lauder products. I just was like, this is insanely, like it is. It's just stupidly expensive. But if it's in your budget, or if it's something you can ask for as a gift, or it's just a splurge that you want to make for yourself, it is good and it is worth it. I would definitely recommend getting color matched. It's good. Is good. All right, like I'm actually sweating right now telling you guys about that. I get very anxious about sharing things like that I think are like, oh, so stupid expensive. If you're like, okay, but I still want a really nice foundation, I still want to have like a really nice finish, but I'm not, nope, that's not happening. It's okay. To the rescue I come, because while I was in California, that got me thinking, like, I really need to search for some like really hydrating foundations, especially because I live in a humid climate. So it's most of the year, it's so humid here that ain't nothing drying out. But if you live in a drier climate, then this is probably something you struggle with, and all of us struggle with, whatever the climate, basically, in the winter time, except for Florida. I always feel like I have to kick the Floridians out of this conversation because I grew up many years in Florida, and it is basically humid all year round there. Anyways, this Airbrush foundation. Now, I've told you guys about the Jerome Alexander Airbrush foundation from Amazon, which I still love. But I was looking for one. I wanted to see, is there another option that is perhaps for aging skin or extra hydrating? And in fact, there was. I didn't mean to flip you off. That was an accident. In fact, there was. And it's like a quarter of a third of the price of the Jerome Alexander one. And it is really, really good. I just use a flat top, like kabuki kind of brush to apply this. You spray it onto the brush, not onto your face. It's so good. It is so good. And I believe it is under $15 from Amazon. So highly, highly recommend that. Really, really like it. If you want that kind of airbrush, and it's very weightless, doesn't weigh down your skin, it doesn't gunk things up. It is very weightless feeling. Very, very affordable. Lastly, I just have to share this with you because y'all loved the Dead Cool perfume, the Taunt perfume, as much as I did. And they reached out to me and were like, yo, we'd love to give you a discount code for your followers because so many of y'all were buying that perfume. And I told you, it is so good. In fact, I also therefore got the laundry detergent, the car air freshener, the travel size of the perfume. They make all of their scents in lots of other products. So you can just, like, your whole ethos, your whole world can smell like this. And I've told you, I like all of the scents. There's one that's called like milk. I like them all, but the Taunt, number one Taunt, is just gives me all, it feels like nostalgic of my youth. How and why, I don't know, but it just does, okay? It is the perfect, like, soft, not overpowering, sexy, but not like, you know, like normally when a perfume is advertised that way, it is very intense. It has this like intensity to it that's like perfume, you know? This doesn't at all. This is like, you know, makeup that's like, I woke up like this. This perfume to me is like, I just smell good. And you can't quite figure out why. I just smell good. It's great. It's good. Okay. It's fabulous. So I have a discount code for you now. If you want to try it, I believe it's Angela15, and that should get you 15% off your order. I highly recommend it. You can also try the little sampler tin that has all of the scents in it. If you're like, I trust you, but maybe we don't agree on exactly which one is the best. Get the sampler tin and try the different ones. All right, we've talked about all the things. We've talked about the fashion stuff, the beauty stuff, all the favorite stuff, all of the things that I mentioned. The links will be down below, discount codes. Highly recommend you try Wild Grain, y'all. Okay, I'm just saying. Many of you already, the last time I shared about them, lots of you guys were like, I already use them and love them. It's not just me, okay? It's not just me. That is it for this video. Be sure to subscribe and come back because gift guides are coming. I don't think one will go up before this video, but they are coming. I also do the gift guides on my website so that you can find them, navigate to them. There's just way more that I want to share with you for gift ideas than I could ever fit into videos without doing a video every single day, because I think gifting is an art, and I absolutely love finding and curating incredible gift lists for you guys so that you can be everybody's favorite gift giver, okay? Everybody be like, I can't wait to get a gift from Jane. She gives amazing gifts. And by amazing gifts, I don't mean like you gotta buy people a car. We're not doing like Oprah level. We're just thoughtful, amazing, unique, fun, cool, different gifts. I've got you. So you can sign up down below to get the lists. You can check out my website, and you can subscribe and come back because I will be sharing even more in videos here coming up. So that's it for me today. Hopefully I will see you again very soon.